Ever since another railway station took the title of the least used station in Staffordshire, I really wanted to come back to the North Staffordshire Line or the Crewe to Derby line to visit Staffordshire's newest least used railway station. And you join me this morning at Stoke-on-Trent Station, which is Staffordshire's most used railway station, as we're heading towards Derby, visiting 4 East Midlands Railway Stations along the way. Now, even though I did say there was 4 railway stations I'm visiting today, there's actually a 5th railway station, and that railway station is Pear Tree, but unfortunately Pear Tree Station has very limited service and I won't be able to visit that railway station today. So I'm going to head over to platform 1 now, wait for the 0933 East Midlands Railway service to Newark Castle, and the first station we are going to is Staffordshire's newest least used railway station. So the train that I was on was running about 5 minutes late, and I arrived at this railway station 5 minutes late, but to be honest, it's okay because I've got an hour to wait at this railway station because it's got an hourly service frequency on this line. But we have now arrived at Staffordshire's newest least used railway station. This is Longton. For many years, Longport did used to be the least used station in Staffordshire until about December 2023 when the station stats came out. And Longton did overtook Longport, and ever since 2023 Longton has become Staffordshire's least used railway station. About the railway station itself, there's nothing interesting here, to be honest. It's just your bog standard unstaffed East Midlands Railway Station with 2 platforms. It's not disabled access friendly because you've got to get up to the platforms using the steps, and also it does have waiting shelters, but unfortunately during filming this video the waiting shelters have disappeared because they're replacing the waiting shelters. And the history of this station, it opened on the 7th of August 1848 by the North Staffordshire Railway. So even though there's not much to talk about the railway station, there is some things to talk about the surrounding area of this railway station. On the Stoke-on-Trent side, you do have an old semaphore signal because this line is still operated by semaphore signals. You also got some bottle-shaped buildings as well. Those are brick kilns, because Staffordshire is famous for its pottery. They're not in use anymore, but it does dominate the landscape of Longton Station. On the Derby side of Longton, you do have the old town hall, and since Longton Station is built on embankments, trains go over Cantilever Bridge, which is a local landmark to this railway station. So I'm going to head over to the old platform now, wait for the next train, the 10:39 East Midlands Railway service to Newark Castle, and the next station I'm stopping at is Blythe Bridge. So how far I made it onto the other platform waiting for my train to arrive, but before it arrives, it just got me thinking about something. Why is Longton become the least used station in Staffordshire? Because it's in a well built up area, to be honest, so I don't know why it became the least used station in Staffordshire. Anyway, our train's arriving now, let's go to the next railway station. So that train I was on was absolutely busy, but I think all trains today heading towards Derby will be busy as it's February half term. But we have now arrived at the next railway station we're stopping off at. This is Blythe Bridge. Another railway station that's your bog standard, unstaffed East Midlands Railway Station with 2 platforms, waiting shelters. It does look a little bit better than Longton. However though, it does have some good key features at this railway station. It's got a level crossing. I do love a good level crossing at a railway station. And it's got the old goods shed as well, but sadly not in rail use, it's in commercial use. So where I'm currently standing right now used to be the old waiting room at Blythe Bridge railway station, but unfortunately it got knocked down. But it was actually built into the old goods shed. A little bit of history about this railway station. It opened on the 7th of August 1848 by the North Staffordshire Railway, but when it was opened, Blythe Bridge was spelt differently. It was spelt Blythe Bridge, but without the E in Blythe. In 1907 it was renamed to the current name it stands still today. Also, a 10-minute walk from this railway station is Carras Wall Road, which is home to the Foxfield Railway, a heritage railway. And honestly, it's a good heritage railway. Go to the card in the video in the top corner if you want to watch that video when I visited the Foxfield Railway in 2023 to celebrate 100 years since the end of the North Staffordshire Railway. And also, we shall be leaving Blythe Bridge on the 11:45 East Midlands Railway service to Newcastle, and the next station we go to is Uttoxeter. So the sun is finally coming out, so hopefully it should start warming up a little bit. But we have arrived at the next railway station. This is Uttoxeter. You can change here for Alton Towers and also Uttoxeter Racecourse. And the racecourse is right next door to the railway station. On race days, East Midlands Railway do put extra coaches on, and sometimes you can get a Class 222 Meridian stopping at this location. The railway station itself, however, there's nothing to talk about. Just your bog standard, unstaffed station with 2 platforms operated by East Midlands Railway, and it does have waiting shelters, but the waiting shelters are a bit long. It did used to have station buildings, but the station buildings were destroyed by fire in 1987. The station also has a footbridge, and it's also got long ramps as well, making this station disabled access friendly. So the railways around Uttoxeter are very interesting, and in fact at one point there was 3 railway stations in Uttoxeter, all opened in the late 1840s by the same company, the North Staffordshire Railway. The first station opened on the 7th of August 1848 at Uttoxeter Bridge Street as a temporary terminus until a month later when the line was extended to Burton and Derby. The other 2 stations opened on the 13th of July 1849. One was called Uttoxeter Junction and the other station was called Uttoxeter Dove Bank. This is when the Churnick Valley Line opened to Macclesfield in 1849, but closed to passengers in 1965. Also was the junction for the Stafford and Uttoxeter Railway, which opened in 1867 but closed to passengers in 1935 and freight in 1951. Now all these 3 railway stations closed on the 10th of October 1881 and was replaced by the current station we're standing on today. I'm going to head over to the other platform now, wait for the 12:58 East Midlands Railway service to our penultimate station, Tutbury and Hatton. But unfortunately that train is running about 11 minutes late at the moment. but we'll head back over and film it arriving into the station. So we have now arrived at the penultimate station 14 minutes late. Just one more minute and I could have claimed for a delay repay between Uttoxeter and this station, Tutbury and Hatton. But it's a shame really, but it is what it is. Tutbury and Hatton does have two platforms, but the platforms here are staggered platforms. Again, it's just your bog standard East Midlands Railway unstaffed station with waiting shelters, and that's about it. But the interesting things are between the staggered platforms, because it does have a level crossing, which is lovely to see at a railway station, and a lovely single box as well, which is beautiful. Now the station is actually in Derbyshire, because Tutbury is located in Staffordshire, but Hatton is actually located in Derbyshire, and the station is more closer to Hatton, so we have now arrived in Derbyshire. And Tutbury and Hatton also does have the lovely semaphore signals. They are really lovely to see at a railway station. Now to be honest, where I'm currently standing at, I can smell coffee from here. But before I show you the building, let's talk about the station's history. It opened on the 11th September 1849 by the North Staffordshire Railway as Tutbury. The station did close on the 7th of November 1966, and the station reopened on the 3rd of April 1989 by British Rail. And where I can smell coffee, that building is actually right behind me in this direction, the Nestle factory. And to be honest, I could do with a coffee right now. It has really been cold today, but unfortunately I don't have time to get a coffee because the train is due. The 1406 East Midlands Railway Station to Newcastle, and the next station we go to is the final station, Derby. So we have now made it to Derby Station on the Midland Main Line. And honestly, travelling from Stoke-on-Trent to Derby today has really been interesting because some trains have been running late. The stations we've visited have not really been anything special, to be honest, but the scenery between Stoke-on-Trent and Derby in some areas has really been quite nice. However though, the aim of this video was to visit Staffordshire's newest least used railway station, and I did that. And unfortunately I would love to visit Pear Tree Station, but I couldn't in this video. But if you're wondering why I haven't done from Crewe to Derby, that video is popping up right now when I did the Stoke loop from Crewe to Stafford by Stoke-on-Trent, and most of those railway stations are in that video. The people on screen now, YouTube channels and Patreon supporters, thank you for supporting the channel. I'm SimOnTrains and hope to see you at the next railway station so we can embark on a new journey together. Thanks for watching.